Hi guys, it's Kayla with Kayla's VSG Journey, and I am red and blotchy, and I've had a really bad week, and I know I said I wasn't gonna upload a video until next week, but um, this week has been really hard for me. Um, I've been more emotional than normal. I am not acting like myself. It was funny because last week I was watch Kitty Shrink's video about the hormones and how she doesn't feel like herself. And I was like, I'm so lucky, at least yet last week, that I don't feel that way. And this week I do. I don't feel like me. I don't feel like I'm myself. I had just rough rough week, and it's only Wednesday. Um, Not only that, um, there's potlucks at work, and there's all these things around that are horrible. And I do have my 90-10 rule, um, but I it's interesting when you're having a bad week, your brain didn't get fixed, so you try to do things that you used to do before surgery. Not that you can, mind you. Um, like you try to eat chocolate as a way of making yourself feel better, or um, you eat a certain thing because it used to make you feel good. I'm here to tell you it doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel worse, number one. Um, you can't eat enough to give you the high, happy feeling that those foods used to give you, like the chocolate. One piece of chocolate, especially when I'm not depressed, is super satisfying. It's fabulous. One piece of chocolate when I'm depressed or sad or hormonal, um, it's nothing. It's like, well, I want more, and I really don't want more. And then if you eat it, you beat yourself up that you ate it. Um, I just have had. I look like I feel like garbage, guys. I'm in bed. I got to bed at 4 o'clock. That's how bad my day was. I left work crying. Um, Being a parent is hard. Today, I work with a bunch of fifth graders, and my little guy is a fifth grader. Um, my fifth grader, I noticed in kindergarten something wasn't right. He could read fine, but there was just something wrong. And then I kept asking the teacher, and in kindergarten it's hard to tell if they need assistance. Um, but I kept pushing, and there was nothing they could do. So we switched schools after he was in first grade. I noticed something different then, still, and I kept asking, there's something for my son. Um, we were told that the school, this one of the reasons why we switched schools so many times was because we were told there was nothing he could be done because he was reading fine at that time, and he was um, on average with everything. And I'm a good mom, and I make my kids do their homework. So in second grade, there became a bigger problem. He stopped progressing in his reading. Um, and then we were just kept told that we're not reading long enough, and I'm not trying hard enough, and I'm not doing enough. And that's when I started noticing he's having a harder time making friends and keeping friends. And all the normal kids were mean to him. So we moved schools again. That's why I go to a charter school with my kids. Because in third grade, I was finally able to get him help. I was able to get him on a reading IEP and a writing IEP, and I was able to help him. There were people who would finally listen to me and say, Yes, he's having a hard time. Let's get him help. So I know my son's strengths and weaknesses. The only reason why my son gets the grades he gets, which aren't high grades at all, is because I sit down with him for hours every night doing extra reading, extra homework, extra writing, trying to help him finish his classwork at home. I work in 5th grade, like I said. I'm his aide. I go in his class every day to help his teacher. I don't go to help him, I help his teacher, but I know what goes on in his classroom. And today, he came up to me at the first recess and told me these boys were being mean to him. And these boys, he has a hard time. A lot of people are mean to him because he wants things to be fair. And my kid is not perfect. He's got so many flaws. But these kids are generally mean to him, but he wants friends. Well, at the second recess, those boys came up to me and I said, if you're tattling on someone, I don't want to hear it. Unless somebody's hurt, bleeding, there was an altercation, I don't want to hear it. This kid proceeds to talk to me for 5 minutes about how horrible my kid is. About how everybody else thinks that it's Brent's fault, this, that, and the other thing. So after already having a bad day, after already feeling not good, I get to listen about how I already knew people didn't like my son or have issue with him. I get to hear that then, because I was so sad and he was sad because I am his aide and that boy's aide, and they were having an argument on the playground. I have to go stop it. I went and got my son and I just said, Brant, you're not allowed to play with them anymore. And he looks at me and he's, Mom, I don't have any friends that will play with me. And they're the only kids who will play with me. So I checked my kid out of school and I took him to McDonald's because that's where I used to go. I didn't get anything for myself, but then I ate what I got him. And the weird part is that I was looking for that feeling of happiness or a little bit of contentment. And I didn't get any of it. And then I felt even more depressed and even more sad. And then I kept thinking, gosh, I really hope I get dumping so I can get this crap out of me faster. Who in their right mind would have wished for dumping? Hello? I didn't. And then I came home and I just couldn't do it anymore. With all the stress and the chaos of life. Yesterday, I don't generally say the F word at all, especially not to my children. I said it twice to them. I'm feeling nowhere close to me right now. I'm feeling like somebody who can't handle life, and it's been really hard. So I will tell you, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, my food choices have not been perfect, but whose is. And it is what it is at this point. I am doing the best job I can with the food that's being brought around me, with the emotions I'm feeling, with everything. And I know this is a 9-minute video, but I just don't feel like right now I have anybody to turn to. My husband is so fantastic. He truly is, but he has no concept of the, the eating and feeling shame and the feelings involved with all of this. Plus, he tries to fix it for me, and I don't need him to fix anything. I just need him to listen, and he will. He'll listen. But I think right now the best thing he's letting me do is sit in my bed and cry. So, this is a reality, guys. Um, everybody has a bad day. I just think that you need to understand, especially before surgery, that the feelings you used to get when you were eating food and the happiness you felt or the things you thought you felt before surgery when you would eat that food doesn't happen anymore. And it is hard. Um, Especially when you used to turn to certain foods for comfort. It's not like it was before. And crap's gonna happen, and things are gonna be bad sometimes. And I'm so sorry. I don't have a tissue, and I'm not gonna blow my nose on my sheets. I'll just go wash my hands in a minute. But you also need to realize that surgery doesn't fix you mentally. It doesn't fix the life. Life is hard. Life goes on. Whether or not you had surgery, whether or not you're struggling, whether or not people are mean to you or mean to your children, or whether or not you're ready for Christmas or not. Um, and that all of the things that you used to do for coping are not there anymore, which is another emotional thing. You need to figure out, and I need to figure out, ways to help yourself. When you have to take a Xanax because your food didn't work to make you happy, that's not a fix. I'm okay. I was having a panic attack too, so the Xanax helped with that, but the food didn't. But this isn't a fix-all, guys, and I'm sure 13 minutes. Sorry, I'll be rambling. You don't have to watch this one if you don't want to, but I just needed to feel like I wasn't alone. I needed to feel like, I don't know, like somebody else has gone through this. Maybe not the exact same thing, but the same way I'm feeling. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.